I'm John Henderson, and this is Hendy's Kitchen, the show where I teach you my take on dishes from around the world in 25 minutes or less. On today's episode, we're going to make something that's a little bit more time-consuming, but also fairly simple. Chicken curry and naan. Yes, today's episode is Indian-themed. And that's what's coming up today here on Hendy's Kitchen. Are you ready? Let's cook! It's gonna get hot in here. It's hot!
Their time has come!
Are you ready? Well, let's go. Okay, to make chicken curry, you will need the following. You will need 2 minced cloves of garlic. Obviously, those are not, but they will be. You will need 1 bay leaf. You will need half of a lemon. It needs to be juiced. 3 tablespoons of curry powder, half a teaspoon of ginger, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1 small onion chopped, obviously some chicken. In this case, 2 boneless, skinless chicken breast halves cut up, 1/2 of a teaspoon of white sugar, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and 1 cup of plain yogurt. Okay, to make naan, you will need the following. Well, what do you need to make dough? It's kind of simple. We need 2 tablespoons of dry active yeast, 3 cups of flour divided, half a cup of water, egg, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/3 of a cup of plain yogurt, 1/4 of a cup of olive oil, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna go do it myself.
Okay, bye.
Look down. And
I don't see anything.
Okay, Tyra, get your eyes checked. Okay, start with the dough for the naan. In a small bowl, half of a cup of water, 1 teaspoon sugar, and then 2 tablespoons of yeast. Mix it up until it's frothy. Okay, once you have the previous mixture all mixed up, it should look something like this. And now, with that being said, in go the 1 egg,
Put them on the ring.
1/3 of a cup of plain yogurt, and then 1/4 of a cup
Of olive oil.
Yep, and then we're gonna use the whisk it up until it's evenly distributed. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Next up, the big bowl, we're gonna start with 1 cup of flour and the 1 teaspoon of salt. Now here's where you gotta get going because you don't have long until this stuff starts rising.
I believe it's 18 minutes off the top of my head.
Yeah. Now we're going to just give that a little bit of a mix up, and then this bowl is going in there.
Once the yeast and water hit the flour,
Go.
it's 18 minutes, and then it starts
18
rising.
minutes and counting now. Now we're gonna start mixing this up. And then when I tell Tyler to, he's gonna put another cup of flour in. Okay, it's about an hour later. Take a little bit of flour. And we're gonna lightly flour this surface here.
Because now that's ready to go.
Yep. Knead the dough out with your hands and then use a rolling pin to finish rolling it out from there. And then form little balls with the dough and roll them out. They should look like this. First naan in.
There's room for a couple in here.
Yeah.
Put 3.
Yeah, do 3 at a time.
They're going to expand a fair bit. But,
Excuse me.
I'm going to check on this. If I can get the spatula out. the garlic butter, and now we're just going to kind of put it on everything.
Alright guys, so got the chicken all washed, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it up. When I'm done, it should look something like this here. Boom! This is what it should look like when you're done cutting up the chicken. Okay, well, here goes Tyler doing what he does best.
Not really.
Okay, continue to stir this for a second. Then in goes the garlic. There we go. There we go. We're gonna put in 1 tablespoon of
Tomato paste, and then you can get out of the thing.
tomato paste.
1 cup of yogurt.
In.
Add lemon, add cayenne, 1 more cayenne. Stir it all up.
And order up. This smells really good. It should be really good too. On today's episode of Hendy's Kitchen, we made an Indian themed dish, chicken curry, and some naan. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Hendy's Kitchen. Thank you for watching. If you want to learn how to make these dishes, just look in the description box below, and the recipes will be there. Thank you very much again, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. And I'm John Henderson, and I approve this dish. Hendy's Kitchen is a BXV 2009 production. Copyright 2016, BXV 2009 Productions Incorporated. All rights reserved.